Hi, what an spit. Today we're reacting to a Yandere simulator thing. I don't know. This is my first time reacting to this. And first time seeing it, too. Go give Red Slime some love. Oh, shit. You done.
You're not the only yandere on the block now, buddy.
Oh.
Because I made it so you can accidentally or purposefully make people become so obsessed with you, they make sure if they can.
Okay, so, creator, if you've seen this, Red Slime, I have to say thank you. Thank you for putting subtitles on your video. You'd be surprised at how uncommon that. Thank you. I'm not just saying it because I could spend less time doing subtitles for this video, but also just thank you. I have a disability that makes it hard for me to process sound properly. So thank you. Thank you for the subtitle. Actually, thank you.
They can't have you? Nobody can. Today, I'm gonna show you how to make friends, convince one to become your loyal follower, and use that follower as a pawn for your master yandere plan. So, first things first, we gotta make some friends. To make a friend, you need at least 50 influence points with someone. There's a few ways to gain influence, but the most direct way is this shiny new chatting minigame I've added. It's simple. You're shown 4 emotions, and you need to select.
It's still more than what Yandere ever did. Oh, Yanda. Fuck you.
Select all 4 emotions in the correct order. I kinda suck at the minigame, so I usually only get about 3 right. But if you don't, it's an easy way to gain influence with someone. The chatting minigame symbolizes you adjusting to the conversation in order to get closer to the person you're talking to and gain influence with them. I thought matching their emotions was a fun way to experience it and have some kind of skill involved. Skill that I don't have. When you finally get 50 influence with a character, they'll become your friends. When someone's your friend, their dialogue will change, and you can also ask them for their phone number to contact them whenever you want.
What? I can fix her.
When you ask for someone's phone number and they aren't a main character in the story, you can name them whatever you want in your contacts. I'm just gonna give her an appropriate name here, and perfect.
Yep.
Now, whenever you talk to this person, their display name will be whatever you put in the contacts. I feel like you guys are gonna have a lot of fun naming people. Cool, so step 1 of our genius plan is done. From here, we have 2 choices. We can keep them as a friend, or we can be evil and love bomb them until they become our follower. For the sake of
I can fix her. For real. I can fix her.
For the sake of this video, we're gonna be evil, of course. But first, I want to show you the pros and cons.
This is still way more than whatever Yandere has done. What the holy fucking shit, YouTube? Come on! Fix your platform! When I press the spacebar, I want the video to pause. I don't want to wait like 3 or 4 seconds for the video to pause. I want the video to fucking pause! My avatar doesn't show this well, but pause the goddamn video when I press the space bar. YouTube, fix your shit.
A follower. Let's start with friends. How do these friend things work? And what's the point of having them? Well, having friends gives you new ways to interact with them, on top of boosting your popularity, but we'll get to that some other time. One cool thing you can do is you can use your phone to call your friend over to any position you want.
There's still way more than... Again, this is Yandere. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, Yandere? This guy has like $0. You have a fucking Kickstarter. What the fuck are you doing, Yandev?
If they're not busy. Be careful though, because if you don't show up, or if you ignore them, they're gonna get pissed. Calling them over is useful
Reasonable
if you're
crash
lazy
out.
and don't want to run around looking for them, or if you want to tactically position them for your evil schemes. Another small quirk about friends is, well, they'll notice you. If they see you out in the wild, they might try and say hi and wave at you. You can wave back at them and gain some influence, or you can ignore them and make them feel awkward. Yeah, that's tough. So, how do we get them to be a follower? Well, before, influence used to be a number between 0 and 100, but now you can go over 100. In fact, once you hit 110, that is when they become your follower.
Join the Discord.
When someone becomes your follower, their dialogue and how they act around you changes. You also get a lot of new manipulation choices, but there's also obviously a risk that comes with it. Every day, they'll get more and more obsessed with you. Their influence will increase by 20 every single day. And
what?
Once their influence reaches 200, you get isekai'd. So how do you stop them from getting too obsessed? Boy, am I glad you asked. If you find them getting a little too in their feelings, the most effective solution is...
Murk them.
Yada.
Smack them in their stupid face.
Oh, come on! Bro! Pink slime or whatever you're called. I forgot. If you see this video, make it so that you can murk them for that. And nobody will judge you for that. Because reasonable crash out, you know?
Stupid face. Not only is this funny, but it also lowers their influence with you significantly. You'll want to do things like this to your followers and perhaps even other people to keep them in check. Alright, step 2 of our super genius plan is done. Currently, you get quite a few benefits out of followers. There's some small ones like asking them to fetch certain items for you, or asking them for cash every day. There's also much bigger...
Sorry about the interruption, but if you like what I'm doing, if you like reaction content like this, where I react to a bunch of different genres of video, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, and joining the Discord. I also have a link in the description and in my bio, so if you want to buy me hand tracking, then you can crowdfund it.
Bigger ways you can use them as your pawn. You can use them to carry out your dirty work, or have them take the blame for your actions. It works similar to the make a scene interaction I showed in the last video. You'll act sad, make up a story about how somebody hurt you, show them a picture, and since they'll do anything for you, they'll be happy to take care of your problem. And if you want to become a mastermind cult leader yourself, wishlist the game on Steam. We made it, guys.
Doing that now!
It's free to do so, and it's super helpful for the project.
YouTube?
Like subscribing.
YouTube, let me pause the fucking video! It is on the wish list now. YouTube?
It's free to do so, and it's super helpful for the project, like subscribing. Now, let's talk about a new mechanic I've recently added that I'm really excited about. In Eyes on You, and in most games, you interact with the NPCs by walking up to them and having a one-on-one conversation, and this is fine, but it makes you feel like you're not really part of the world. Like you can only interact with people in a single specific way. I don't know about you, but I can think of many cool interactions players might want to have from far away. So, I've added what I call active interactions. Here's how they work. If you hold down the focus button, it allows you to see nearby people through walls, just like it used to. If you point near someone, it will show you various things you learned about them and their current mood. But now, what you'll also see are buttons that you can press on the side. These are interactions or...
Bro is just eating Yandere Dev's entire project for lunch. Bro isn't even trying!
Responses you can do from a distance. Remember when our friend waved at us earlier? Well, we can wave back. The interactions you can do change with the context of the situation. If we aren't reacting to something, we can randomly get their attention by waving first. We can also call them over. I also coded the framework for them to ignore you based on if they're busy or maybe they just don't like you, or their personality type makes them not very extroverted. However, at the time of me making this video, I didn't visually implement that just yet. So you'll just have to trust me, bro, on that until I add the visuals. Oh, speaking of visuals, you might have noticed Yoshiko got an updated look. I changed it to look closer to her original peacock theme. And I also heard the feedback on you, specifically the large amount of feedback on the fact that he is chopped. So he got an even bigger visual overhaul with a new base model, and I'm very happy with the results.
Hear me out, though. Hear me out. Conventionally attractive male. Conventionally attractive male.
Also added dynamic weather. Actual day-night cycles, and other things to the game. In the old version of this project, I had 2 versions of the same level, one for day and one for night. This was a pain to manage and led to project bloat and too many limitations, so these changes have been awesome. It also allows me to do cool atmospheric effects. Okay. I know a lot of you are going to ask, where can I download the game? Well, you can't download it right now.
No!
Once you can, though. It'll be available first on the official Discord for testing, and then eventually on the Steam page as a free playtest. So be sure to wishlist it for the notification. The build is massive. I mean, look at all the new mechanics. And I still need to implement the revamped first week of the game.
I will absolutely play this on stream. Well, when I get off of hiatus, of course. Hiatus of streaming.
On top of that, I gotta make all of the animations, gameplay, dialogue, etc. all by myself in most cases, and then bug test it. So it'll take a little bit of time, but I'm trying to get it out as quickly as I can, I promise. In the meantime, you can play the older builds of the game if you go on the official Discord and get the tester role. And
so he's just eating Yandere's entire career for lunch. Come on, YouTube!
If you want a paid way to support me, please consider becoming a member of my Patreon for perks and stuff. The Yandere Simulator curse banished me to DoorDash, so any help is appreciated. Oh, and speaking of help, big thanks to my mods for holding down the Discord. Thank you to Lux for doing insane volunteer work. EOI fan happily for the Pinterest grind. I don't know who this guy is, but he's great. And my Patreon's right here. And of course, thank you for watching. All right, I'm out. Bye!
Remember, like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord. And I have a throne, so if you want to buy me hand tracking, it's in the description. You don't need to spend all of your money on that, so you just have to spend at least $10, because throne is weird. Thank you for watching.